Alright, what's up guys, back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about why you have to sacrifice sleep to get ahead. And I'm from here jumping right into it from number one, which is going to be getting up at 3 a.m. and the benefits of it. So I've got a Bible verse from Psalms 5:3 that says, "In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my request before you and wait expectantly." So a breakdown, it signifies starting the day by committing concerns to God with expectation and trust, viewing prayer as deliberate predatory act rather than a random afterthought. So just getting up early in the morning is amazing. I love it. I'm a very big fan of getting up early at 3 a.m. and sitting with God, reading your Bible, getting in prayer, throwing on some worship music, and just really living in the spirit. And a lot of people struggle with it, getting up early in the morning. I struggle with it sometimes. I'm not perfect, but I honestly prefer early mornings. And just getting up that early is, it helps you to live in the spirit, helps you to not live in your flesh, because you're denying your flesh. Your flesh wants to sleep and it wants to stay in. It doesn't want to get up. It doesn't want to, be proactive. It doesn't want to do things, take action. Right? It wants to just stay there, be in bed, be lazy, not really do anything productive, and just wait, to start your day. But just getting up a little bit earlier, spending that time with God, getting in the spirit, and praying, doing what you gotta do to get right with the Lord, really helps you set your day up for success. Every single day I've done that. I've literally had a great day. I've literally lived in the spirit, and it helps me to do so. And a lot of super successful people all get up early. They all have, common traits of getting up early, doing some kind of morning routine, including a workout, including some, form of prayer, some form of worship, and Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Not everybody, but that's who I serve. That's who I believe is the only God, the one true God, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And you got to be aware of this, that, your morning sets your day up. You can either set your day up for success or you can set your day up for a failure. It's all up to you. That's why, have everything so, specifically put in place. For me, it sets my day up for success. The first thing I do is I wake up, before I even leave my bed, I pray. I literally pray. I say, hey, help me, Lord, to deny my flesh, pick my cross and follow you. Have the angel Lord encamp around me. I'm going to speak life and not death. And hold my tongue when needed, X, Y, and Z, right? Whatever you want to pray. Everybody has a different relationship. Everybody has different prayers they want to speak to the Lord. So that's the example of some of mine, and they definitely help out for sure. But I do that, and then I'll make my bed, and I just start my day off with 2 wins right there. Before I even left my room, I'm already winning. I already conquered literally 3 wins. I got up when I got, look at that, boom, 3 wins. I'm already off and going really good for the day. Really good positive energy for the day. Just from those 3 different things we talked about right there. But moving into number 2 is going to be help us to live in the spirit and not in the flesh. So we're going to be down a little bit more into depth with this one. But I have a Bible verse from 1 Peter 2:11 that says, "Dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from sinful desires which wage war against your soul." So a breakdown, action, abstain. Believers are urged to actively refuse to let those fleshly passions direct their conduct. We're going to get these thoughts, these desires from the flesh that, it's a battle. Every single day is a battle, a spiritual battle and a physical battle, mostly spiritual. But you got to be aware of this when you get these bad urges, these bad, thoughts. You got to be aware of that. That's a test. That those are lies, those deceptions, the enemy's trying to lead you astray. And you got to be strong in faith. You got to trust in Jesus. You got to, be one with oneself. You got to be strong mentally, strong spiritually. And if you're not even strong physically, like you're physically in shape, you're going to be even better at being strong and denying temptations with the Lord. So you gotta be aware of this. He could tell you X, Y, and Z about this, X, Y, and Z about that person. Oh, this is gonna happen, blah, 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 right? Don't give in to him. He literally wants to come to you like he came to Adam and Eve in the garden and give you that nice, beautiful, whitewash dream, all this BS. Don't fall for it, but you gotta get those bad thoughts. You gotta get these, people talking to you, X, Y, and Z. Try to discern if it's from God or if it's not from God. I can't tell you. Everybody has different thoughts, different desires, different things that are being told to them. This is for you to decide. But there's a few tips I have learned that, if it's from God, it usually comes no worry, it's carefree, things just really fall into place. But if it's from the enemy, you're doing it out the flesh, which means there's a lot of anxieties, there's worry, there's concern, there's confusion. Everything kind of doesn't make sense. It frustrates you, you get irritated, a lot of negative, worldly stuff. And if it's from God, everything just, it's a flow, everything just flows in place. You're only going to control it. You shouldn't want to control it. You should just let things naturally flow and play out in your life in like a good way. But moving in here to the last one, which is going to be number 3, humbles you. So I have from here from James 4:10 that says, humble yourselves before the Lord and he will lift you up. So a breakdown is teaches that submitting to God's authority rather than self-exaltation invites his grace. It calls for recognition, dependence on God, reporting and letting him exalt you in his timing, promising spiritual elevation or honor in response to genuine humility. Getting up early in the morning and denying your flesh, picking up your cross, and following Jesus Christ of Nazareth is a humbling experience. And I've done it for so long that it's kind of just like second nature at this point. And I've, built a very good structured morning routine for me early in the morning, getting up at 3:30. And it's a little struggling at first, but I definitely enjoy it. I like getting up that early and spending that time with God. It humbles you for sure. And even getting up that early, I was talking to somebody yesterday. I got up at like 2 a.m. the other day, and I was surprised how fast my day still went by. It's pretty insane. And the more stuff I learn to do, the more productive I become, the better version of myself I become, more valuable I am, the more things I could do to help out. And it's more things to do throughout my day, which is good. I mean, God is definitely adding a lot to my plate, but he knows I'm worthy of it and I can handle it, because God would never give us anything we couldn't handle. And I dream to have a very big, aspirational, influential lifestyle. So hopefully, not hopefully, but he is building me to the version of myself that, could do all these things that I'm going to have to deal with on a daily basis. And it's pretty cool to experience that and see it from a different perspective, because I'm able to do that with my mindset. But that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. A short video, but a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom in here for you to decipher, decode, and discern and apply to your life. And that's pretty much all. So hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys for the next one. So have a beautiful, blessed day. In Jesus' name, peace.